That bag is quite exclusive. Are you sure it's within your budget? I'm just looking, thank you. Of course. This scarf has such a lovely pattern. It's from our premium line, not for everyone. I see. And these shoes? Very selective.
The luxury fashion store sparkled under crystal lights, each designer handbag, shoe, and dress arranged like art. Shoppers wandered gracefully through the aisles, some taking photos, others simply admiring the elegance. Into this serene world walked a young Spanish woman. She was dressed simply, unassuming, humble, nothing flashy, nothing to draw attention. She had just one goal: browse a few items she liked and enjoy a pleasant shopping experience. Almost immediately, the branch manager, a sharp-eyed woman in her 40s, frowned. She assumed this young woman couldn't possibly afford anything in the store. Arms crossed, she stepped directly in front of her. "You can't shop here," the manager said flatly, her tone leaving no room for discussion. The young woman paused, a brief flicker of doubt crossing her eyes. She felt the weight of judgment and the stares of staff and other shoppers. But she drew a slow breath, smiled faintly, and politely stepped forward. She intended to treat this like any ordinary shopping trip, calm and respectful. The first display held a simple leather handbag. The young woman picked it up, examining the quality carefully. The manager, not hiding her disdain, leaned in. "That one's very expensive," she said, her tone dripping with passive aggression. "Are you sure it's suitable for you?" The young woman simply smiled and continued inspecting it, clearly interested in the craftsmanship rather than the manager's condescension. Next, she reached for a sleek pair of designer shoes. The manager appeared at her side immediately. "Those are one of our more exclusive pieces," she said sharply. "I hope you're not stretching yourself too thin."
Are you sure those are
Whispers
right for you?
rippled through nearby customers,
perfect,
and a
thank
few
you.
subtly raised their phones to record. The young woman tried the shoes on carefully, ignoring the jab, moving calmly to the third item, a delicate silk scarf. As she lifted it, the manager sighed audibly. "I can't imagine someone like you," she muttered under her breath. Phones raised, people murmured in surprise. The tension had escalated, and it was palpable. By now, the store was holding its collective breath. Security lingered nearby, uncertain, while the young woman quietly examined the scarf, utterly composed despite the manager's repeated snubs. Then, a few moments after she had finished browsing, her phone rang. She stepped aside, answered politely, then smiled and nodded before putting it down. Unbeknownst to the manager, this wasn't a call for her, it was the previous owner of the brand, watching the incident unfold and ready to intervene. Moments later, the manager's phone rang. "Confused," she answered. The previous owner's voice came through, calm but sharp. "I just saw what happened. Let this be a lesson: never judge someone by appearances. Humility is far more valuable than assumptions." "The young woman you just harassed? She is the new owner of this store. I trust you will treat every customer with respect moving forward." The manager froze. Security exchanged stunned glances. Phones were raised everywhere, capturing the manager's shocked expression. Gasps and whispers filled the store. The crowd had witnessed the moment. The arrogant assumptions had been shattered by truth and quiet authority. The young woman smiled faintly, serene and unshaken. She collected her items and proceeded to the exit, having shopped and experienced the store she now owned, and having left the manager with an unforgettable lesson. If you enjoyed watching this story unfold, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more stories like this, and comment below with a time someone underestimated you. We'd love to hear your story. As she walked out, the moral was clear: appearances can deceive, and judgment without humility can backfire spectacularly. Sometimes, the person you underestimate the most ends up teaching everyone a lesson, and on that afternoon, in that luxury store, a humble young woman had done exactly that, leaving a lasting impression that would be remembered, shared, and talked about for days to come.